Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, this is Friday Night Frosthaven. And here we are, all hands on deck. We're ready to go, pretty much. And so...
All remaining hands on deck.
Yes.
All of the hands.
All the hands that haven't, like all the non-frostbitten hands. Like we're like if Goro, the second last boss of Mortal Kombat 1, lost one hand, but had done
Now, when you say Mortal Kombat 1, do you mean the first Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat 1 that came out?
Excellent critique, Greg. I did just mean Mortal Kombat. The original Mortal Kombat 1. So yeah, if Goro lost one of his hands, but then had done all his finger stretches with his other hands, he's ready to go. That's what we are right now. And we're all very excited with that. So, player 1. Oh, I got an update before I say anything more about player 1. I need to fix the fact that right now it claims that you are level 2. You have become level 3. Greg, you have become level 6.
I have become level 6. Couple of level up boys.
Going up to level 6. Guided by voices in the house. Yeah, we thought we'd mix it up a little, but only for 1 week. We'll be on Thursday next week. But we thought let's see how it hits. Doing Friday Night Frosthaven.
Like Friday Night Frosthaven's on Friday.
At night and everything. We talked about doing it in the morning. We were like, no, let's put it all on the line. So here we are. I actually managed to overcome my weird chat box shyness and pop off in the Guided by Voices chat this week. So I was happy with that.
Yeah.
And then just lurked. And it was nice playing the old the Animal Crossing there. Very relaxing game to just glance up and see objects being arranged at different points whenever you look up. And yeah, so here we are. And player 1 playing the level 3 Human Banner Spear, Sparkles. It's Rich. How you doing, Rich?
So good. I opened remember the story of when I found my modifier deck?
Yes.
I've now opened it and I've modified.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great news.
I am taking a perk that isn't just a thing.
You're not confined to just
the
the single-use actions and the passive effects.
Yeah.
But you can also adjust the deck. Very good. Just in time for level 3. Player 3. Player 3. Playing the Inox Drifter, the biggest hobo, now level 6. It's Greg. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing good. Do you think Captain Hook doesn't like the term all hands on deck?
Oh man, I will tell you.
It feels like a bit of a microaggression. I'm going to tell you a thing about that
book, Greg.
Yeah?
Having just finished The Hobbit, there was probably 10 times where I saw the sentence coming up and changed it because it's 2023.
Oh, good.
There's 10 times per page in Peter Pan. It's unreadable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The illustration's good. Have you looked ahead at the illustrations and made sure?
The illustrations are just there's it looks like a child took black marker and just did this, and it's Peter's shadow. And there's where Ethan he's dug in. He's no, we have to finish it. But we've had a few conversations about we started you with objectively one of the best books ever written, and now it's just gonna be a shitty 5 years before
You're
can
old
get to
enough
one of the next one.
To really get into Lord of the Rings,
or anything good.
You can hit him with a Chronicle of Narnia. For
sure. And Hannah will eventually Hannah wants to do Harry Potter, and I'm but the terrible person that wrote it. But she's like, well, we already have the book, so we're not giving her any more money. Like, let's just read the story.
If
Yeah.
you have the book, you just go, okay, time to read. Trans lives matter. Harry was the fool.
Yeah. Who would have thought that the woman who made up the magical story where a hat can tell you every child exactly who they are and how they can be classified, never to ever exhibit any change in any way, would turn out to be an anti-trans raving lunatic. Yeah, man, all that money. Imagine the things you could do that would have literally nothing to do with reading Twitter threads to make yourself angry all day, every single day, until you had destroyed your reputation among all decent people. And yet...
We're just seeing in real time what happened to Roald Dahl. People in Roald Dahl's time were aware of his anti-Semitism. It just kind of faded into this background because we were like,
it's just not that really big of a deal. Really.
Yeah.
Well, and he's dead.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying we're seeing that happening with J.K. Rowling. And now
definitely helps. It helps to separate the art
know,
from the artist, as I've often said. When the artist is dead, it's easy.
Yeah, 20 years after J.K. Rowling's book death, somebody will be like, "Do you know she was anti-trans?" And somebody will be like, "Oh, that's terrible." Anyway,
I listen to a lot more Michael Jackson
than
I do R. Kelly.
Yeah, it's Michael Jackson.
And that wasn't true before. Like it's tough not listening to R. Kelly.
I'm blessed in that my R. Kelly, like, for me, like, R. Kelly is put on Ignition remix every now and then also he obviously does the hook on a song on the Notorious B.I.G. album, Life After Death. And then I don't normally listen to R. Kelly anyway, so it was very easy for me to disentangle myself ethically.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, fine. I'll wait until he's dead to listen to Ignition remix again. And arguably, I'm not necessarily saying I'll do this, but I think you could make a case for letting yourself off the hook now that he is in jail forever.
Do you think that Robert will put the Hulk Hogan poster back up?
Thank you for dropping
by.
What's that, Rich?
Do you think that Robert will put the Hulk Hogan poster back up when he dies?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I bet he could if he still has it.
Oh, that bit is never gonna die. Like, the bit is that Bronwyn made him take it down. So he's got to be able to produce it if someone's at their house. He is like, I don't know, man. I bet you took it down on your own.
Yeah, I mean, I never would. But that's because I never would have hung it in the first place.
Yeah, like, some things are easy. You know?
Yeah.
I never had to wrestle with what to do with all my Hulk Hogan posters. So so I shouldn't be casting stones either. I always thought it would be funny. Little biblical commentary here. But in Sunday school, I always amused myself with the picture of Jesus stopping the mob and saying, "Let he among you who is without sin cast the first stone." And then he picks up a stone and he biffs it.
Yes.
He's like, "Let me start it off. No sin."
I thought that was a robot chicken bit.
Yes, I didn't say that I've always been amused by this idea because it seems like high comedy to me, or like particularly good art. I would have said, yeah, this is a thing that I amuse myself now and then because it seems like a pretty upper tier robot chicken bit. Nothing great, but it's something. Hey, Player 4, your host here at 58 Dream Street, playing Megara, the Ace the Bone Shaper, while producing the show, while running the game. It's me, James. How am I doing? A little sleepy. Oh man, this is an intense start of the term with just the things that I laid out for myself that I have to do because I decided I would do them. And if I hadn't decided that or told anybody, nobody would have expected me to do them. But it's too late now. You got to do what you said you'd do. So that's all going well. And I found the time to start whipping up an exciting new spreadsheet for me and Greg on our Tuesday series. Greg and
I'm very
James
excited by this
beat 'em
spreadsheet.
up. It's going to be a sheet of the games that we have played on the show with some basic data about them, like what platform they're on, when they were published, who developed them. But then I'm also going to set it so that we can sort the list chronologically, but we can also sort it by play order. And then when we get around to doing our rankings, we'll also be able to sort it that way. So, fun stuff. Very excited. And
wait, you're gonna have an episode where you just rank games?
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do when we're all done all the 92
I don't
games.
know if you know this about me, Greg. James, I assume you do, but ranking things is one of my favorite things there ever was.
Yeah.
Like, I might be alone in saying that it'll be the best episode that has ever been on this channel.
I mean, you've
But
made
it will
that
be.
part of your career at this point.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, it's one of our goals. Like, it's the prize. It's the gold at the end of the rainbow, is getting to make the definitive ranking. Although,
we could do it right now. Frosthaven, Gloomhaven, Forgotten Circles.
wow,
yeah,
that's actually a bold rating to make at this point in the game.
I'm
You're
not sure where Jaws of the Lion falls. You
I
haven't
haven't
played
played
that.
it.
Finished
But you'll be able to tell us about buttons and bugs.
yeah.
Eventually, we'll put it all together.
I mean,
Bugs and bugs, just easiest to do the.
it's gonna be tough because like the part where you're like having fun with your friends won't be there.
Yeah.
And the part where I'm like on a 14-hour bus ride, just being like, this game is so fun.
Well,
like that might make it worse.
the real hard part is going to be holding your phone like this so you can record the special episodes that will play during instead of the starting soon song. I'll start the stream up like an hour early. It'll be you on a bus doing a selfie recording.
I have had this conversation with one of the people that you teach and I coach, and they will sit next to me and record.
Nice. Excellent.
Nice.
All right.
He was like, "Yeah, that's
Good.
cool."
You can go over the game tape.
Do you think this guy will give me a good mark? Like, if you go to class and try a little bit, yes.
Yep. That's the system.
Yeah.
There's no bonus points for recording the buttons and bugs bonus content for 58 Dream Street. You like any student is welcome to just pitch in and help make this channel a little bit better, but they're getting graded on the merits of the work they turn in. It's kind of important. The whole system relies on it. So
Yeah.
that's what we got to do. All right, so yeah, me, James, is going to take us in to the Outpost phase. Here we are. Normally, we start the Outpost phase by updating the map, because I don't normally do that at the end of episodes, but we didn't unlock anything new. And so we're just here.
No, we just super efficiently beat a fun level.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
It went very well.
Oh, James,
Tragically.
did you add the new exclamation point to the calendar?
Oh, no. Did I? Oh, I've added it to my calendar and not the in the game calendar. Hold on though. I can address this right now. Let me just
yes,
double check.
because
1, 2, 3,
as part
4.
of the scenario we beat last week, we have successfully added a new event to the upcoming calendar,
Yep.
which we will reach in a few weeks.
It'll be
And then
the
hopefully,
next event
finally,
that occurs.
get a shot.
All right, and so it's Outpost phase time, and the Outpost phase begins, of course, with the passage of time. Boom. Time passes. Nothing happens with the passage of time this time around. So here we are, going into the second week of winter. We get an Outpost event, which I've already drawn for us. This is Winter Outpost Event 14. Will it be anywhere near as intense as the one with the radishes or whatever? Probably.
Oh God, I hope.
Let's find
I
out.
hope it's radishes again.
There! Down to the left! The mining camp foreman points your way toward a narrow opening in the rock wall. It was just some scratches 2 days ago. Now it's a whole cabin. Mine, I said it's been growing every day. He figured it was night crew. He refuses to go any further into the passage. We don't have a night crew. You toss a torch into the dark chamber, and it casts light on the cavern walls. Long, finger-width marks carved out into a full room. In the middle of it, a stone pillar looms ominously, seemingly chiseled by claw out of the rock of the mine. This is precisely the sort of issue anyone would happily pay a mercenary to deal with. So the question is, how much? Option A. Demand a healthy but not excessive flat fee up front. Option B. Demand that you're paid based on whatever it is you wind up having to clear out of that room.
Huh.
This sounds like a comedy setup. This sounds like if we go to base it on what's in the room, we go in and it's like a, it's a wasp or something, It turns out to be something.
Yeah, it's a wasp
when we come back,
that
we're like,
carved a pillar out of solid stone.
yeah, like it's just
I
some
do think
really,
it's
really
possible-
vigorous termites, and we just like step on them, and then we're like, oh man, oh no, the on Thursday tags are on. The credibility of this show is
no.
ruined. All right, no, it's
Yeah, people on demand are not going to believe that we were streaming on Friday. Who are they trying to fool? Clearly says on Thursday.
all right.
This is a difficult one because I think there's solid benefits to both. Because you're right, it could be like it was a dude who snuck in there and we just talk him down, and then they're like, well, you didn't really have to do anything, so I guess I'll pay you nothing.
Yeah.
Or it could be
That is what people say.
It could be that we get a flat fee that's fairly low, and then we go in there, we get viciously beaten. We have to start the scenario with like 5 damage each, and
and
we
get,
come
like,
back out and we're like, oh man, that was the hardest fight we've ever fought. And I was like, well, good deal for me then.
Yeah. So I guess the question becomes which one are we betting on? Are we betting on this being a tough thing, or are we betting on this being something like like winter is supposed to be hard. Last week set us off, I think, on an ill foot because that is the like super neutral one. But winter is supposed to be difficult.
But what if it's a whole snow job? What if there's like 3 or 4 starting winter outpost events that are absurdly simple, just waiting to throw you off to lull you in? I don't know. That doesn't really make sense as a game design strategy.
Also, the deck is randomized.
Yeah, so like they couldn't guarantee it was going to happen to you. That's why it's not a good strategy. But I don't know, man.
Rich, where do you fall?
Yeah, I think you're the tiebreaker because me and Greg obviously are on opposite sides.
I bet tough guys in there don't go in there.
We have to
We gotta go in.
It's just
We're going in no matter what.
Are we getting a flat fee in advance based sight unseen on what we're going to fight? Or are we going to renegotiate based on what it is that we fight?
Oh, renegotiate.
Okay.
All right, renegotiate.
Sorry, I thought there was an option of not going in.
No, we're going in.
Like, no, man.
We must
Option
go in.
B.
Option C. Fuck this.
Yeah, like, come on.
Option B. Here we go. You get the foreman.
I don't really understand how money works in this game. I don't need it.
You get the foreman to agree to a rate proportional to whatever horrors you discover in the room. Frustratingly, it turns out some teenagers have been sneaking in after dark, looking for an alcove to call their own, away from their parents. Who could have seen this coming? There isn't a single skull to bash in, at least not without upsetting some parents. The foreman happily pays you for tracking down the source of the problem, but not a penny. It says that, but not a penny for your fighting skills. Gain 5 collective gold and 1 collective metal, and remove Winter Outpost Event 13 from the deck. So whatever 13 was, we're never going to experience it. Had we gone the other way, we would get 20 gold and 3 metal. But I guess 5 and 1 is also good.
Well, let's give all the gold to Rich.
20 gold?
No, I mean you have the less. You have the least of us. 5 more gold would
I'm
give
so
you
young,
11.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, give him 5 gold. I'm okay with that.
Okay, and can I take the metal?
Sure.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
And now we are doing. Yeah, we should have. Obviously, we should have gone your way, James. But come
Yep.
on. When was the last time you heard about teenagers sneaking into a mine to dig a complicated alcove by
Well,
hand?
I mean,
By claw,
I'll admit
apparently.
I
It said it
haven't.
was made by claws.
Yeah, teenagers, man. Teenagers in the claws. Uh, but yeah, I will just put, yeah, it did turn out for the exact reason I suggested. The thing that I thought was the smart choice. So go figure.
You said it was hornets. To be fair, James, your suggestion wasn't teenagers.
No.
It was overeager stone termites.
Yeah, but the basic idea was there. All right, building operations. Building operations. Here we go.
Building operations.
At the mining camp, we can collectively buy up to 1 metal for 2 gold. I have a hunch, based on us being explicitly told by people who know this better than us, that we should. Let's do it.
I'll pay.
Greg will pay. All right, 1 medal for the team. Onward to the hunting lodge. Why am I not putting these on screen? To the hunting lodge. Oh, you know what? Heck. I can even hold it up. Ooh, it's actually incredibly difficult to think about how to maneuver your hand when you're looking at it on a screen. But here we are, the hunting lodge. We can collectively buy up to 1 hide for 2 gold. And I think we probably should. I'll buy it.
Yeah. Okay.
So 2 of my gold for 1 of my hide. Excellent. Next up, the logging camp. You see it coming, folks, even if you didn't hear about this before. We can collectively buy 1 lumber for 2 gold.
Done.
The drifters got us covered. Excellent. There is no craftsman operation. There's no alchemist operation. There's no workshop operation. And the barracks operation is to train a soldier, except our capacity in our current barracks is 4 level 1 soldiers, which is what we have. And we're still not getting attacked, which is nice. It is now the downtime phase. So this is officially where you became level 6, Greg, and you became level 3, Rich. It's happened now. It's not showing up well. In hindsight, I should not have done it with a blue pen, but I did write the ship name.
Oh, nice. The Rose of the Fjords.
Rose of the Fjords.
Oh, I am going to go to the Craftsman and craft something.
Oh,
I'm going to turn in my crude shield.
Not next week, but I'll say no more than 3 weeks from now. I'll get a display where we could show what's available at the Craftsman on the screen for a little bit more visual dynamism. What are you crafting, Greg?
I'm turning in my crude shield and 1 lumber to make a reinforced shield.
Reinforced shield. What item number is that?
015.
15. All right. Boom. Greg has purchased, or requisitioned, the reinforced shield. The reinforced shield is a single-hand item that adds 2 -1 modifiers to your modifier deck. It is
Greg, it doesn't.
Ho ho ho! It's a spent item, meaning that when he uses it, it is gone until he takes a long rest, but then he gets it back. And when an enemy would apply a negative condition to him, Greg can prevent the condition. This is essentially the same as the crude shield, except the crude shield is lost, or it's consumed.
Yep.
When you use it once. It breaks.
So it's just a single use, yeah. So, James, you're the only one with the herbs to use the alchemist, if you want it.
What do I have?
You've got a snow thistle, an axe nut, and a corpse cap.
Okay, let me grab the sheet. Snow thistle, axe nut, corpse cap?
That's the ones.
Okay, snow thistle, axe nut, corpse cap, we've done. Snow thistle, corpse cap, we've done. Snow thistle, axe nut, we've done. So we can't get anything new.
Do you have any potions on you?
No. Oh wait,
right,
yes.
then.
I have an unhealthy mixture.
Yeah, distill that thing.
But we can only distill that into axe nut or snow thistle. So
it's up to you then.
So yeah,
If you
like
want those things.
there's value in Okay. What exactly is the frenzy potion? Let me check. Because obviously Rich has one, so I've got it right here. I don't have it handy. Where'd it go? I don't know. Rich, what does your frenzy potion do?
Makes me hit harder, doesn't it?
Is it hit harder or hit period?
It's just hit period. It's like do an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's no good for me. Explosive
No.
vial. Explosive vial has its appeal.
Yeah. I mean, you are the point again, though, so you need to be within 2 of an enemy, and that's not really
Yeah.
what you
right.
like to be.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna store my
Just
herbs.
save it.
Save
Yeah.
the herbs. All right. So it goes. So I'll do nothing
And,
there.
and yeah, what do we have to build?
Well, let's take a
Oh,
look.
Rich, do you want to go to the Craftsman at all?
No.
Ah. What do we have to build, James?
We could upgrade the Craftsman again. We could build the sled or the climbing gear. Or we could build the enhancer.
I don't think we want the enhancer because we've learned we're not enhancing people.
We're not big enhancers. Like, we probably want to build it because it might come within it, like an event might happen that is good. And also,
I mean, we want to, yeah. I think it'd be a solid choice for next time.
yeah, okay. So right now, do you wanna upgrade the Craftsman again?
Well, how much does it cost?
It costs 3 lumber, 2 metal, and 2 hide.
Any gold?
No, not for the upgrade.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Want to do it?
So,
Take some of my stuff.
Yeah, how much lumber?
Let's each
I'd
put
like
a
to
lumber.
help.
3 lumber. Let's each put a lumber in.
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
put up. I'll put up both metal since I'm so rich in metal.
Okay. And how much hide?
I'll put a hide. We need 2.
I'll do the other one.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Build that Craftsman.
We are building. 1 second. Craftsman. Level 3.
This reminds me of that time I went down to my local home hardware with just a raccoon pelt and some sticks, and they got a garden center.
Yeah, wait,
We're
what?
upgrading the Craftsman, Rich.
I think I missed some modifiers or something. What did you say?
I said this reminds me of the time I went down to my local home hardware with some raccoon pelts and some sticks, and they got a garden center.
Ah. I get you. Okay. Okay.
What do we get out of this, James?
Let's find out.
Prosperity bump. Maybe not a prosperity level up, but a bump, at least.
Probably. We don't know that, but it seems very probable. Here comes the Craftsman. Probably another 5 items in the craftable inventory. That's good. More stuff I need to type in to our spreadsheet.
We've established that you love spreadsheets, James.
I love spreadsheets. I'll feel better when I got to integrate all the aspects of the spreadsheet into the display, and then I will feel good about doing it all. Okay. The Craftsman at level 3 gives us +1 prosperity, so 1 prosperity tick, and then, 5 more items to the available crafting supply. We are 4 ticks away from prosperity level 3, which incidentally is the prosperity level that we must reach before we can buff up the Craftsman again.
Yeah. We're running out of buildings to build, so...
We are. And so far...
Maybe some will get knocked down.
So far they're not getting knocked down, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But who knows? Okay. One thing about my space...
We're gonna get the Wrecking Ball road event next time.
Become much more cramped.
Or Outpost event.
Outpost event, yeah.
I mean, a road event Wrecking Ball would also suck.
That could
Yeah.
happen. that could be about to happen to us just now. All right. Items 16 through 20 are about to be
16
added.
through 20.
16 through 20. Here we go. First up, the Inspiring Helmet. Whoa! It's a head slot item. Takes a metal, a hide, and a crude helmet to craft. It's consumed upon use. During your turn, grant all adjacent allies move 2. The Cured Leather Armor.
Wait, I want that. Right?
That could be useful for
It's
you.
pretty
yeah.
good. But do you have a crude helmet?
I definitely have a helmet on.
I mean,
No, I don't.
You can just make a crude helmet and then make this. Like it's
Although downtime is over, so you gotta wait.
yeah.
Oh wait.
This is next time.
Ah.
But yeah,
Alright.
I want movie stuff.
Next up, the Cured Leather Armor. That takes, it's obviously a chest slot. It's a spent item. It's crafted from 2 other items. 004, which I believe is crude leather armor, and 98, which is a potion of some sort. You want to look at the... Do we have 98, Greg?
98 is do we have 98? Yeah, oh yeah, that's the unhealthy mixture.
We have 2 unhealthy
that's
mixtures.
what.
All right, so they
Yeah.
can be used. That's fun. With cured leather armor, you get 2. It has 2 uses per spending, and on the next 2 attacks targeting you, the attacker gains
I see it.
disadvantage.
It's unhealthy mixture.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just showing
What's-
that on a long
what's
enough time frame. I'm
interesting-
helpful.
Thank you.
What's interesting about that is that this is the exact same card as crude hide armor. It does the exact same thing. It just doesn't add a disadvantage. It doesn't add a -1 card to your deck. Is the only difference.
The curing makes it more flexible, I guess. We got the rough boots, which are crafted for a foot slot from hide plus item 5, which is what, like crude boots?
Probably, yeah.
During your turn, add +1 to all your move abilities. So that's pretty good for someone who has a thing that, like, you know, you move, you attack, you move again, like the blink blade.
Is moving somebody else my move ability?
It is a move ability, I believe. Or is it a...
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Martin, you want to answer that
Martin,
one
help
for
us out. Come on, Martin.
Because that's an interesting question. Because it is
Okay,
your move ability, but it's you're applying it to somebody else.
It's certainly
I have
an answerable
another
question,
Martin
but-
question.
Oh,
Sure, yeah.
I think that Martin said that when I use the top of at all costs, I don't have to heal all allies,
yes.
even though it says heal all allies.
That is, I think, what he said. Hold on. So what does it say?
Each allies who go-
Target all
Oh,
allies.
target all allies. I think it might be a situation
Well,
where...
hold on. Because, like, if you have target 2, you can actually just target 1 person.
That's what I was about to say.
Really?
So
Yeah, if
maybe
you have
it's like target
2,
all
you can
means
choose not to target.
choose,
because
because you're targeting. You're not just spraying wildly.
All right.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Ringing Hammer takes metal, lumber, and an axe nut. Sorry, it's a single-handed item that gives you 1 -1 modifier card in your deck, and it is spent upon use, not consumed. During your attack ability, add muddle to all attacks. So it's just it's a hammer that's especially designed to daze an enemy. Although, in practice, I'm pretty sure most hammers, if you strike someone in the forehead, will daze them, at least a little. The Well-Strung Bow.
Maybe.
A 2-handed item that requires 007, which I'm guessing is the crude bow, and an arrow vine. During your turn, add range 1 to all your ranged attacks.
That would be good for me if I was going the ranged route, but I'm going the up close and personal route.
That's
So maybe the hammer. Right now, the only thing I have is a skinning knife. So
Yeah.
I think the hammer would just be morally more sound.
It would be. It would be. Oh, you're trading the knife.
I would trade the knife. I wouldn't want to drop my shield.
Okay.
Were you saying it'd be great if I could stun somebody and then skin
I'm just
them?
saying, if you were getting attacked by a guy who had a hunting knife and a hammer, and he was just like doing crazy face at you, like that'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be.
That's true. That's a fair point, Rich.
And I believe more terrifying than if somebody had a shield and either of those other things. Like if someone came looking for
Because
a
the
fight
person
with
with
a
the
shield.
shield still fears for his own safety.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Like, if you're carrying a shield around, you can be talked out of a fight.
All right. The Craftsman level 2 is removed. The Craftsman level 3 is added to our deck of buildings. And it is time for us to hit the road. So here we go. It's the end of the outpost. Pretty low-key outpost. All right.
and you know what?
We have
no
we have
names.
2 -1s, right? That's the thing that came out of that outpost phase.
Nope.
I don't believe so. No.
Did
No.
you say anything about
We
2 -1s?
Yes, repeatedly
Okay.
because items can add -1s.
Oh, okay.
Well. Yeah, I was
There's-
just saying no names. That foreman didn't introduce himself. He was just called the foreman.
The foreman. And whether it was strategic or not, Rich missed the most recent time a name was said. So he is.
So I'll say it was not strategic, but
I didn't figure it out.
when we talked about it last time,
We agreed
I thought to myself, I'm gonna miss a couple of names. Like I forgot that I was supposed to miss a name, but I did miss the name.
But you did miss a name.
There you go. On instinct.
Yeah, you're being true to yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Getting in position here. Well, maybe. Kind of. It's a wild guess for me with the camera what's going to happen here. We'll find out. Yeah, that's no good.
It's a wild guess.
Yeah, like I can't see what the camera's doing beforehand. Okay.
Whoa. Crazy.
Bringing it on over. This ought to do, I think.
Bet there's a long ass hallway.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a long ass hallway because we're back in the Glowing Catacombs for our second attempt. The big difference this time, and yeah, check it out. We got to go all the way down this long hallway. And then when we get there, we have to deal with some real bullshit final surprise special rules.
Yeah.
When we arrive.
I got a fix.
Okay, so
You let me blow that door and I can
for
fix
now, let me get this. Yeah, I have also brought with me the only move I have that could flip a switch. Because when we get to the final room, there are 2 switches on the walls that need to be flipped. And all the enemies need to be killed. And until the switches are flipped, they are also repeated spawn points. It's
Yeah. It's real.
It's some bullshit. It's aggressive bullshit. Okay, hold on. Got some glare here, but I bet that's a bit better. We'll live with it. I say that, but you knew I wasn't going to. Nobody believed that I was going to stop fiddling, and so I don't feel like I'm letting anybody down.
All right.
That'll do. Sure.
So I can be the tip of the spear here if you want, and go in 1.
Well, I hate it.
This is pretty good, James. I don't know what your issue is. I can see the whole room. I can see all the enemies.
All right, great. Okay. I'll stop. I'll stop now. It's as good as it's going to get. We're going live. All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any damage this round though. I'm setting up.
Okay.
I
Just
can
for the
be-
folks at home, I'm not going to remind you the whole story, but it's actually pretty simple. We a while ago we got ambushed and Algox dropped us into a hole. And while we were in there, we found some catacombs. We went in them and got our ass beat. Now we're going back. That's literally the story. We win when we've killed all the bad guys and pressed the switches.
You know what? I am going to do some damage. I'm just going to set. I'm going to set up in a different direction here.
Okay, where are you taking? Where are you starting off?
I'll go in one unless Rich really wants it for some reason.
No.
No, I'll go in one.
Okay, you're going in one, and I will put you there in a moment. I'm just I hate glare.
Hate glare so goddamn much.
All right, well, turning the lights down hasn't
uh,
diminished the glare at all, so I will just give up.
We've not
All right.
updated the beasts at all.
Oh, no, I
We've
have
got
not. And
wrong
also,
character.
I'm displaying the wrong display now.
All right, the next time we play, we can play all night.
So
No rushing around today.
are we taking off next week instead of doing Thursday?
Yeah, I think Thursday, in like the actual thick of the semester, will be something that neither of us wants to do. Like, I think that Thursday James will feel pretty strongly about this on Thursday, and I'm just like trying to get ahead of that. And I'm going to agree with Thursday James.
I see what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. Okay, hold on. Something's amiss
I
here.
look forward to the text I get from you on Thursday, being like, "I'm so glad we're not playing Frosthaven today."
That. Okay.
Alright.
Greg, you've gone too far. Bring
What have I
back.
done?
Yeah, Greg.
Put the Ice Wraith and the Living Doom back as monsters 3 and 4.
Ice Wraith
Yep.
and Living Doom as 4?
Hold on. Let me go back to the console for a second. Yeah, and then why?
Living Spirit as 5?
Living Spirit as 5. Yes, please.
Right,
There.
you go.
Okay, now we're all set up. The 3 enemies that we face in this room are the Living Spirit, the Ice Wraith, and the Living Doom. 2 of them fly, which you can see because of the obtrusively large flying symbol next to their name. I'll fix that long from now, but I'll fix it someday. And
Well, maybe if you find yourself with all kinds of time on Thursday, you'll do it.
yeah, maybe that's what I'll do next Thursday. I'll bask in the opportunity to make some tweaks to my spreadsheet. Finally, a night to myself. Kick back with a cold beer and a spreadsheet. Yeah, so here we are.
I have to have a second. I have to have a Thursday morning practice with just like the long list of people that are in James's class until like 7:30 on Thursdays.
Yeah, our class goes late. It only goes till 7. Although for me it's like 7:30 because then we go to the lobby and everyone has a question. Ask me the question. And then I was walking home, and I'm just walking along the sidewalk, and then I hear, "Oh, hey, professor," which is not my job title. I don't have a PhD. I'm not a professor. But like just someone's like, "Oh, hey, I had a question about this assignment," and I'm just like, "All right." Obviously, I've succeeded at conveying the image of being like approachable. If just like I'm walking on the street in the dark, and somebody like emerging on the sidewalk to be like, "I had a question about technical writing."
with a skinning knife and a hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Banner Spear. Where do you want to start?
2.
2. All right, and then
I think I know where James is going.
will look at my 2 options, see that they're quite similar, except that 3 is a little bit better.
And that it's a little bit further away from the enemies.
No, it's a little bit closer to having a path when if I put a summon down for them to go forward. Although, I think that I probably want to position better. I want to keep in mind the long-term imperative to move.
Mm-hmm.
and
Gotta get
I
up.
will prepare accordingly. All right. So I'm going to go extremely late, and I will not really be doing much that's important to either of you yet.
Oh, James, did you want to give me these guys' numbers?
Oh, that seems like essential information, doesn't it? that we have Elite Ice Wraith 2, Normal Ice Wraith 4, Normal Living Dooms 1 and 2, and Normal Living Spirit 1.
All right.
Okay.
Looking good.
All right. This is it. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm ready.
All right. Round 1. Put them up, team. Boom. All right. And sound off. Banner Spear.
10.
10?
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty good. How about you, Drifter?
26.
26. Okay. So we're going to start off Banner Spear, Living Doom, and then Drifter. Because the Living Doom is going at 11.
Ooh,
Yeah.
just beat him.
Yep. Then the Living Spirits will go next at 75. The Ice Wraiths will go next at 95. And I'll bring up the rear with 98. Okay. Well, that'll have, we'll do a bit of this. There. That's a bit better. Maybe. Okay. So, this is it. Let's go. What's going to happen are the Living Dooms are going to do a move called Sunless Abyss. They will curse at range 2. They will put up a shield. They will engage Retaliate 2 at range 2. And they will put Frost and Darkness in the air. The Ice Wraiths are going to shift form. All of the Elite Ice Wraiths will become normals. And all of the normals will become elites.
Oh.
Which is a neutral swap for our purposes. So I guess the way that has to work is that they keep the same number of damage tokens on them when they shift. As opposed.
Well, they have the same amount of health.
Oh, right. That's the gimmick with the Ice Wraiths. Is that the normals and the elites are very much on the same track, just with slightly different forms that they can shift between, as it turns out. They will heal themselves 1, they will move normally, and then they will do an attack -1 at range 4, which is an attack 1 for the normal and attack 2 for the elite. The Living Spirits are doing a move called Leech Warmth. Move -1, attack +1 at range 2, which in practice means that normal probably isn't getting a target. And then they will heal self 1 and drop a cold. Or drop a frost into the air. So Banner Spear, get us started.
Okay. Bottom of Resolved Courage. Add +1 to the next attack ability performed by you or an adjacent ally this round. I choose me.
Okay.
All right.
Because neither of you are attacking this round, right?
Right.
Okay.
I can do unattack. It would be a 3.
Okay. I'm going to add +1 to my Javelin, so it's attack 4, range 3 on that elite that is like the only guy I can hit.
Yep. So, did you move first, sir?
Nope.
Okay. Attack on the Ice Wraith, Elite Ice Wraith number 2.
+1 roll through, +0, so 5.
5 damage. That's
5
half his
damage.
health. You are out of range of his Retaliate.
And there's wind in the air.
Wind in the air. Where are my elemental tokens? Right here. It's good. I'm going to need a lot of them. We have frosty wind, probably, in the air. Good stuff. Is that your turn, Banner Spear?
Yeah.
Okay. The Living Dooms will bring us unto the Sunless Abyss. Neither of them have a target at range 2, because the Drifter is currently range 3 from them, and he's the closest.
Yes.
So they can't curse anyone at range 2, but they do engage a shield 1 and retaliate 2 at range 2 for the rest of the round. And of course, to begin with, the normals already had shield 1, so now they have shield 2 this round.
Nice.
And Frost and Darkness are infused into the air. Alright. Nice job, Living Dooms. Give me the beat, Greg. And free my soul.
All right. Well, I've got 2 attack 2s at range 3, so I can hit both these dooms, but it's unlikely to do any damage. But first, I'm going to put up my shield. So in the
Could you
next six.
could you focus them all on the one ice wraith and just try to kill it this round?
No, I can't target the same thing more than once.
Sad.
So I can target the ice wraith with one of them and just
Yeah,
take
might
2
as
retaliate.
well if you're saying you're not going to
Might as
damage
well,
the
yeah.
living dooms.
So you know what? I will. But the first one I'll do after that ice wraith. So this is an attack 2, pulling it. +2. That's pretty good. 4 damage.
4 damage.
And
He's got
One
one
health
hit
left. One
point left.
I do take. I wish he had changed before that, because now I will take 2 damage.
You do take the retaliate.
But you know what? He would have had 2 more health if he had changed, because the normals have shield. And now I'll just attack Living Doom number 1. So
Living
let's see
Doom
if this
number
does
1.
any damage.
Attack 2.
Attack 2, pulling it. -1. No damage.
No damage. Hey, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
All right. The
Yeah.
living spirit. I will now move -1. For a normal living spirit, that's just a move 1. So it moves 1. And since it will fly over the sarcophagus back there, which gets it as close as it can get to the drifter. But then it has no target, of course, at range 2, so it doesn't do its attack. It heals itself 1, but that's arbitrary. It's at full health. And then it puts frost in the air, but there was already frost in the air. So what a waste of your turn.
We've
The
all
living
been there.
spirit making no use of the afterlife
Always
to
that
make up
ends.
for lost time. The living spirit's father is like, same old, same old. No follow through. All right. The ice wraiths shift form.
All right.
The
Normal
elite
becomes elite.
becomes
The
the
elite
normal.
becomes
Boom. They each heal self 1. So now normal 2 is back up to 2 hit points. But still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then they're doing a range 4 attack. So the elite actually has to move for this. And it needs to get within range 4 of a target. Which is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just moves forward like this. And it has range 4 on the drifter. This is an attack -1. An attack 2. First enemy attack of the round
disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Very nice. I'm pulling that. Well, +2 and a +1. So, hey, saved you damage.
So 3 damage altogether. It was an attack 2, right?
Attack 2, +1. 3 damage.
-2 from my shield. That's 1
Nice.
damage.
Not too shabby. All right. Great stuff. Good job, Ice Wraith. Oh, that's that Ice Wraith. This Ice Wraith doesn't even have to move to attack the Drifter. Attack -1 from him is an attack 1. Is this also a disadvantage, Greg?
It is.
Well, great news, because we got a +0 and a -1. No damage.
No damage, no shield.
Boom.
Right.
Okay. Very good. That's the Ice Wraiths. Okay. Bone Shaper. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to use the bottom of Returned Servant to move 1, 2, 3, 4 right into the heat of battle. And then I will harm myself too. 2 hit points gone. And with that blood, I summon, using the top of unforgivable methods, Sven, the Stitched Horror.
Sven.
Sven.
The old pal Sven.
So Sven has a pretty sweet gimmick going. He has 8 hit points. Tough guy. Attack 3, move 2. So in that regard, he's just Reggie again, but with more hit points. But then also, all his attacks cause wound, because I have stitched some spikes and lobster claws and all sorts of weird shit onto this horrible amalgamation of corpses. Yeah. Listen, Sven is a wretched looking dude. But it's good news for me. I gained 2 experience. Proceeding remorselessly towards my personal quest, at which point the Bone Shaper will retire, and I will play the Lurker Deep Wraith, which I'm very excited about. Okay, that's the Bone Shaper, so that's the round. The elements wane. We're going into round 2. Okay.
I'm all ready.
I will
I know
be
exactly what needs to get done. No need to worry about the normal ice wraith. I'm going to
great. I hate worrying.
just going to take care of him.
Very good, very good.
I mean,
I
if somebody goes
will.
before me and kills him, then I don't mind that. But I might as
I'm
well.
gonna go late and ask people to end in certain places.
Sounds good.
Okay, okay.
I got a couple of places I could
Let
end.
me look here. I'm looking for.
Martin says it can't be done because I can't point. But what he doesn't know is that in 2 sentences, he like kind of told me how I'm supposed to play this character. Or maybe he does know that and he's just not easily frustrated because I feel like he should have just like immediately been like, Rich, you're stupid.
Okay, hold on. I think I've chosen my move. I'm getting there anyway.
You chose poorly.
I mean, maybe I have. Maybe I have. No, this is a good one to have for this scenario. So, okay. I have. Wait. Let me finish. I should look at all my cards and see if one of them is just great for our purposes here today. Actually, yeah. You know what? I'll do this. Even if I can't use it to its full potential, it will be good. Okay. I've got to move. Is everybody ready? I'm going early, and Sven's doing most of the work for me. All right.
Nice.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Put them up, team. Boom. Okay, hold on. Oh, got to shuffle the ice wraiths. I should have realized. Literally changing their form just demands to also involve shuffling the deck. All right. Flipping them up. Banner Spear, sound off.
83.
83. That's very late for the Banner Spear. What about you, Drifter?
27.
27. Okay. The Ice Wraiths are coming in just ahead of the Banner Spirits, 71. The Living Spirits are coming ahead of the Drifter at 22. The Living Doom is immediately before the Ice Wraith at 70. And the Bone Shaper is first at 16.
Whoa.
So that's exciting. I don't often wind up going first.
New and fun. Yeah.
The Living Doom are going to do a move called Chilling Aura, which is an attack -1, but it has a 3 hex pattern in front of them. Not great. Actually, you know what? We're set up in an okay way for this purpose. The Ice Wraiths are doing Calculated Strike, so they will be doing an attack +1 at range 4. No, only the normals at range 4. Wait, is that a thing the other time too? Arg. Hold on, I gotta go find the Shiform. Only the normals should have had range. That elite never should have attacked you, Greg.
That was the one that did damage to me. So I guess
But
I
hold
just
on,
take that damage back?
It had move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing happened, but it's right up in your face for better or worse.
Ah, that is worse.
Worse? Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear
Use
that.
your boots.
I don't know if I want to pull up my boots this early. I suppose I can long rest at some point down the road.
Well, at great personal cost, I could prevent you from taking an attack from that guy. But if you want him killed, I can't do anything.
Well, yeah, it's just the fact that he's in the way.
Okay, well, I cannot help you there, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me look here for a moment. I still think it's worth it. I will use the Horn of Command to take control of Sven's turn, literally just to move him to, and thus attract this guy, because on my turn, which will happen in a moment, first, Sven from here is going to attack the Living Spirit. Because it has the... Actually, wait, no, I control his whole action. I still think I want to attack the Living Spirit, don't I? I could get it killed.
Well, I assume that's why you moved him up there.
No, it wasn't. But it's, hey, if it works, it works. So Sven does an attack 3 on the Living Spirit. The Living Spirit has Shield 2 and 2 hit points. So a +1 is a kill here. Pulling it. It's a +1 with the option to kill
Hey.
the summon to make it a +4.
I wouldn't do that.
But I'm not going to do that because that would just be kind of silly. Boom. Can't get any more wounded than dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's 1. As far as mastery is concerned, maybe me and Sven can get this done. Who
All
knows?
right.
Okay, so then it's the Bone Shaper's turn. With the top... Oh, this is great, actually. First, with the bottom of Damned Horde. Works out great for me that the elite moved. I'm going to curse 2 enemies within range 2.
Okay.
So
great.
I'll curse... I'm cursing these 2. In practice,
Yeah.
doesn't matter which 2 it is, as long as I can hit them. And I can.
Mm-hmm.
So where did I put the... all the cards? Here they are. 2 curses going into the enemy modifier deck. Excellent news.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Shuffling, and then
Shoveling.
and 1 riffle. We need at least 1 riffle for modifier
One
deck.
solid classic riffle.
1 regulation riffle. Boom. Riffle. And then, with the top of Flesh Shield, I will grant 1 ally within range 3, Sven, Shield 1, and I'll consume the darkness to not only grant him Retaliate 1, but to grant him Retaliate 2 and gain an experience.
Nice.
So Sven
Hooray.
has Shield
Oh,
1
good stuff.
and Retaliate 2 for this round, and I get an experience point, which is excellent.
Also, you could have killed that spirit with just a +0 because he would have been wounded.
Oh, yeah, but that wouldn't have been a kill that went on
Yeah.
Sven's kill sheet. All right,
No,
that's the Bone Shaper.
Sven
The living-
didn't kill him. The blood loss killed him.
Yeah, the living spirit is dead.
He's dead.
It's not a
Mhm.
living spirit. And so it's the Drifter's turn.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is put up crushing weight. So the next 6 attacks I add +2 to. Now, is that bit of gravel next to me difficult terrain?
It is impossible terrain. It's debris. You can't step in it.
It's debris. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what I can do. Mitch. I can strap on my boot. Oh, well, first of all, I'm going to use my explosive vial to just kill that normal. He's dead now.
Poof.
Uh,
Nice.
Kablooey. Hold on. We got a whole feature here now. Greg used the explosive vial. Boom.
all right.
Dead.
Then,
Getting elite.
okay, so Rich, I can end my turn where I'm standing. I can move 1 to be next to James, or I can strap on my boots and jump to the other side of that living spirit.
You're probably right about not wasting your boots now. Really, anywhere you go, I'm just gonna hit this guy with Unbreakable Wall instead of hitting 3 people with Unbreakable Wall. But we're still gonna hit him for 3 and push him 1.
Okay, I'll move.
Wherever you go.
Yeah, I'll move next to. Well, what are the Living Doom doing again, James?
The Living Doom are doing Chilling Aura. It's the 3 hex kind of like sweep attack in front of them.
Right. We're going to set ourselves up perfectly for that. Unfortunately.
Right now, they're going to attack Sven.
Are both of them going to attack Sven?
Yes. Unless you kill the Elite Ice Wraith. Because this one...
Well,
has
we're gonna push the Elite Ice Wraith.
Don't have to push him, right?
Don't have to push them, that's true.
Oh, wait, you know what? That doesn't even matter. Because unless you are also moving forward, if they're equidistant, Sven will be prioritized because he is the...
I'm going to move. I'm
initiative.
just going to move 1 to be next to you, James. As part of that movement, I heal myself too,
All right.
and then that is my turn.
Okay.
Just to be clear, the hex in front of you guys is impossible terrain, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is
Okay.
an obstacle. We
even
mistakenly
jump on
treated
it.
it as difficult terrain the first time we played, but we're getting it right
But
this
just
time.
the round ones are difficult terrain, right?
Yeah. All right. Next, Doom. Living Doom number 1 will attack Sven. This is Chilling Aura. It's an attack -1. He can only have the one target. So this is an attack 3 on Sven. Pulling it. +0. I'll go ahead and use the Warden's Robes to give myself an extra 2 shield. And Sven will take no damage from that one. However, Living Doom 1 will suffer 2 damage in retaliation.
All right.
Very nice. Then Living Doom 2 will come back here, and he wants in on this action. He's doing an attack 3, pulling it +1. So that one does 3
Would
damage.
he have moved that way, or would he have moved on to the difficult terrain?
It's not difficult terrain.
The
It's an
circles
obstacle.
are also immovable terrain.
The
It's all
circles are
everything on the
traps.
board right now is
Circles
is
are
just obstacle.
traps.
Oh, circles are traps. Okay.
Those are
Good to
pits
know.
with spikes at the bottom. In the art, what is being depicted is a
I see it now.
rudimentary spike trap. Okay.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I thought they were like
So-
nests.
Oh, yeah. No.
You know how ghosts live in nests?
Yeah. No nests here. All right.
They do look
got-
like this.
Sven has 3 damage on him, which we don't love, but he's got a lot of hit points, which we do love. So he'll hang in there. Good job, Living Dooms. Obviously, 2 retaliate damage on number 2 as well.
Yes.
And then the Ice Wraith is going to do Calculated Strike. That is a... Oh, the Frost is renewed by the Living Doom's Chilling Aura. And the Ice Wraith will do Calculated Strike, which is an attack +1 on its target, the Drifter. For an Elite Ice Wraith, that's an attack 4. Pulling it. +1. Ouch.
That's okay. -2 for my shield, so 3 damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. And that also renews the Frost, but come on. Jeez. It's cold enough in here. Okay. Banner Spear.
Okay, I'll just move forward and with the bottom of tip of the spear, and then attack 3 with the top of Unbreakable Wall.
All right.
All right.
Moving forward and attacking.
-2.
All right.
Ugh.
Well, that's going to do
Shucks.
1 damage, and you are going to take 2 retaliate.
So that
So on
did not
net,
come out in the wash.
on net, that didn't go great. Okay.
Still doing the push though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can push him.
How much push?
1.
1. All right. He gets pushed 1. And so it goes. All right. The frost wanes. The wind is gone. The wind dissipates. And now we're going in to round 3. All right. It's time for Sven to really start making it happen.
Yeah, I'm also gonna help Sven make it happen, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I think I am going to redirect to the Living Dooms and away from the ice.
Sven's that big old guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Sven
like
is
how
the-
big he is.
He's the biggest and scariest person on the board.
Yeah,
That's his thing.
it is
Okay.
kind of nice to be like, oh, this eldritch horror is coming at us. Quick, release our eldritch horror.
Send our more terrifying horror to swat them. Okay, so it's frustrating because I want to go early but use 2 cards that go late, which is obviously not a thing you can do. So
Pick one, James.
I gotta pick one. No, in fact, I think the answer is that I suck it up and I go late. So I will ready 2 cards that go late.
Do
a
question, James.
thing.
The
Yes.
the Living Doom closest to us.
Mhm.
Which is he 1 or 2?
He's number 1.
Okay, so he is
This
the
guy's
one that
number
Sven
1.
would be
This
attacking.
guy's number 2. Yes, Sven will attack him. Since
Okay.
I have used my gimmicks.
That just makes a secondary decision for me. So
Okay.
that's okay.
Very nice.
Doesn't ruin my turn or anything.
Perfect. Okay. Well,
How
how about you, Banner
One
Spear?
second, sorry. I'm almost there.
Nice.
Almost there.
We're cruising along.
As I recall, we finished this room pretty quick last time, and I think we might finish it quicker this time if we have a good round. If the next 2 rounds are good, I think we'll finish it even quicker. So I'm
Well,
pretty
I'm
sure we
hopeful.
finished this. Pretty sure we finished this before round 5 last time.
I'm
I,
optimistic.
I didn't watch the tape, but I think that's about when we did it. Uh, and then I am prepared for a long ass hallway.
All right. Yeah, I brought everything I have that can make me move more, and I've refrained from summoning anyone but Sven for now, so they don't just get stuck.
Which is a solid move, James. Oh, the least we need is an army of skeletons slowly marching behind
Just
us.
shambling along in the background. All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Round 3, put them up. Boom. All right, and sound off. Banner Spear, what do you got?
62.
62. All right, how about you, Drifter?
17.
17. Well, it's going to go Drifter Banner Spear. No, sorry. The Living Dooms will actually just edge out the Banner Spear at 57.
Okay.
Then the Bone Shaper at 83, followed by the Ice Wraith at 95 again because it's shifting form again. That guy's going to become normal if he's alive at the end of the round.
Greg, can you end your turn adjacent to him? Like what? Just one over?
I was planning on going after the Living Doom.
What about
And
me?
can't
Oh,
do
wait, no.
both.
I'm after you.
You're after. You can't do that. I could.
Well,
If I end my turn next to him, I'll be doing my attack on him. And he has
retaliate 2.
Is 9 health left.
9 health and retaliate 2, and he doesn't have any shield. It's not really worth it because what I'm doing is is break through. It's an attack 5 and attack 6 with crushing weight, pierce 2. So I was going to go do it on the Living Doom to get through his shield, do maximum damage on him. If I do it on the other guy, I'll just be taking 2 damage and maybe not killing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I will do a move for sure. I'll do something.
Okay. James, could you move me? Might as well do 3. So move me 3 up to be next to the Living Doom. And then I am going to. Oh, as part of that movement, I gain shield 1 for the round.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to attack him again. Break through and attack 6, PS2. So he functionally has no shield for this round.
Ho, 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 ho.
Pulling it. +1, 7 damage.
That's a clean kill.
Which is
Nice.
a clean kill.
All right. No wasted motion.
And then,
Boom.
yeah, if I had done it on the other guy, he wouldn't die. So
Yeah.
I think I made the
Okay.
right choice. Yeah,
Gotta do kills.
All right.
gotta do kills.
Good work, Drifter. The remaining Living Doom won't even take revenge on you because you're hiding behind Sven. So the Living Doom will do nothing special to old Sven. This is an attack 4. Attack 4 from the Living Doom to Sven. Attack 4, pulling it, -1. I like that. 3 damage to old Sven, which is not great, but I'll start working on that immediately. There are things that we can do for you, Sven. Don't worry. In the meantime, that's it for the Living Doom. Banner Spear.
Okay, I'm just gonna use the bottom of head of the hammer to move 4 up towards you guys, away from that other guy.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
You want to get the loot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, am I gonna get attacked there and maybe not in a different spot?
Oh, you trying to avoid attack? Well, this guy is the attacker, and so yes, if you are here, you will get attacked by him. You're trying to avoid that?
Yeah.
Then I'll move you to here.
And that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. It's Sven's turn. Sven is going to attack the not the full, but the hardier Living Doom. Living Doom number 2.
Yeah.
This is an attack 3 from old Sven. It's a -1. So, plus the shield. It's only 1 shield, so 1 damage.
1 damage.
But he's also wounded.
He is,
he's wounded. So he is dripping. 1 hit point at the start of each turn.
I believe the kids call it leaking nowadays.
Leaking.
I love Rich's quiet, accurate.
Yeah. All right. Leaking is low-key goated when slowly dripping fluid is the vibe. Okay. Unearthed Horror. With the bottom of Unearthed Horror, which I've never used because I normally summon Reggie in round 1, I will grant one of my summons, Sven, Poison All at range 1. Poisoning,
nice.
Living Doom, number 6. That also puts Earth in the air. Poisonous Earth. And then, with the top of Command the Wretched. I wish there was still darkness in the air. Is there? No, because the Living Doom is going to put the darkness there. No, the Living Doom did go. I just forgot to put the darkness in the air.
Oh, great. You can eat that.
Thanks, you stupid Living Doom, you stupid idiot.
Is there, just because Sven is so friggin' big and so's that other guy,
Yeah.
What's behind them?
Is there an empty square adjacent to both of them there?
No.
Or an empty hex?
No, there's a big sarcophagus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the shit just lying around in this room is making it really hard to be me.
It's tunnel formations in a room full of blocks.
It opens up in the hallway.
Yeah,
the hallway is a lot.
But I have a lot of
more fluid.
Like me, bad guy, you, which we can make happen pretty easily in a hallway.
Yeah.
Like this room just doesn't work for any formations.
It's not great.
Not a great room.
Okay, and now, with the top of Command the Wretched, I will command Sven, a wretched fellow indeed, to attack the Living Doom again. I'll consume the darkness to put Pierce 2 on this. So this is an attack 4 because of the poison. Attack 4 from Sven. Pulling it. +1. 5 damage, which is a death sentence.
Well, 4 damage because he does have a shield.
But I put Pierce 2. So I ignore the shield.
Pierce 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pierce
So
Hawthorne.
that is a death sentence.
5
Just
damage.
die.
Alright, he's doomed. Sadly, that doesn't count as a kill for Sven, but it feels good. It feels like a good moment for Sven. Sven likes to watch as his victims bleed out. Even if he's not scoring the kill credit for it. For Sven, it's not about the kill credit. It's just about the killing. It's the Ice Wraith's turn.
Hey,
He shifts form.
Oh yeah, he becomes a normal.
Does
he do an attack?
That's Ryu's ending in Street Fighter 2.
Is what?
His after he beats M. Bison, everyone's like, "You win the tournament." He's like, "Nah, it's all about the fight itself."
Yeah, that is what Ryu believes. Yeah. So after he becomes normal, he heals himself 1.
Okay.
He's back to full health. And then he is a normal with an attack -1 at range 4. His target, sadly, is Sven. That's actually real bad news. Fortunately, it's a -1. So this is an attack 1 on Sven, who has 2 hit points. -1. No damage.
Oh, nice.
What a day.
What a day.
Right. Boom. Sven's laughing. We're laughing. Sven's laughing is very upsetting for everybody. There's nothing assonant about the sound of his laughter. Okay. We're going in to round 4. We don't got to worry about this Living Doom, except to the extent that he's in the way until he's dead. Until he finally dies. Oh, I got to shuffle the Ice Wraith's deck.
I can help Sven.
Yeah. Sven Likey.
Don't like that. Just gonna go ahead and say, I think I'll do something else.
Yeah. Sven,
No.
Sven leans
Oh, no.
over and
Why
looks
don't-
you right in the eye and rasps Sven likey when you heal him. His breath is
I'm gonna.
indescribable.
Jesus. I'm going to. I mean, my only other choice is to sort of go. Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier once this living doom is dead, which he will be
Will be.
on his turn. So I'm just gonna go early and help Sven.
Okay. I'm looking and thinking. Are you helping Sven like real big, or just like a fair little bit?
I mean, proportionally to how much Sven can be helped. I'm not. It's not like he has a huge pool of hit points here, Jibs.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm helping it out.
All right. In that case.
I should probably. Yeah.
All right.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
move as
Should I
close
do
as I can
nothing?
get to the
Yeah, I'm
door.
just gonna do nothing basically.
Well, you can do something to that living doom. Or not the living doom side, the ice wraith.
Did he lose his retaliate?
He did, yeah. He has shield 2 now.
Because like all I can do is just normal attack 2.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have retaliate anymore. He's
And I.
All right. Well, I'll pitch in a tiny little bit on the ice wraith, and otherwise, I'm going to focus on getting in position so I'm close to the door.
yeah, like realistically, when this living doom dies, and I can just move through Sven, it'll be a lot easier. But as of now, I suppose I could go late, and then the doom will die on his turn, and then I can go around and kill. But if I do that, I'm not going to be able to help Sven.
I can help Sven.
You can help Sven. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm changing my turn then.
I think
Everybody,
I can help Sven.
everybody, do everything you can to help poor Sven.
You know what? No, I don't. I don't even really have the movement for it anyway. I'll help Sven.
Okay.
I'll be the Sven helper. Look to the Sven helpers.
When Svens are in trouble, look for the Sven helpers. All right. Is everybody ready for round 4?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Put them up, team. Boom. Ice Wraith, Living Doom for all that it matters. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Sound off. What do you got, Banner Spear?
6.
6. It's going to go
All
first.
right.
Unless the Drifter beat you. What do you got, Drifter?
14.
3.
14.
No.
Well,
Wish.
you're
I'm not anything
next.
near that.
The Living Doom will bleed out right after you. Unless you've killed him. No. And then the Ice Wraiths will be after me because I'm going at 26.
Okay, what are the ice wraiths doing?
The Ice Wraith is doing Unholy Strength. It would consume Frost, of which there is none, to give itself Strengthen and Bless, and then it's just doing a regular attack at range 3.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. So, Banner Spear, get it started.
Okay. First of all, I want clarification on this card. With Regroup, it's the one that says heal 2, and then... Oh, yeah, so it's heal 2, range 2, and give regeneration.
Oh, yeah. What's the
So I
clarification?
can give that to Sven, but we're not doing that, right? But here's...
I'm healing Sven for 2. Is what I'm doing to Sven.
Sven would also benefit then from a heal 2 that gave him regenerate.
The other thing I could do is with the same card, the bottom of that, I could move 2 of you 3.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not super important for me, but it sounds pretty valuable for Greg.
I mean, can I put on my boots if someone else moves me? That is a question. What does it say on my boots?
It says
James?
grant 2 allies within range 3, move 3. So it's
Yeah.
not move 2 allies.
And the boots, the winged shoes say during your turn,
During your
add,
turn.
add
No,
jump
I
to all
can't
your
do it.
move abilities.
So it's not that useful for me because I can't parlay that into an attack on the.
And Sven, I can't stress enough that Sven does love to regenerate.
And hold on, we've decided
He
that
has a lot of very messy sutures.
me moving you guys is not part of my ability. Like, could I put my boots on Greg?
No, you can't.
No. There's no way that's allowed. As great as it
I
would
love
be.
the imagery of that, but
Yes.
no.
It just seems like we should be able to get some boots on you here.
It just seems between the two of us. No.
Yeah, I'll heal Sven 2 and give him
Random
regenerate.
Okay.
All right.
And then with the bottom of set for the charge, I'll move 4 towards the door.
Okay. One moment. Just noting. All right. Sven's healing and regenerating. 1, 2, 3, 4 towards the door. Okay. Are any of us actually planning on fighting the Ice Wraith?
No.
Okay.
Like, I can't fight
Sven
anyone
will
by
fight.
by myself, really. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens next.
All right.
like what if you sacrificed Sven to this room and then had an army of skeletons at the end of the hallway?
No.
Yeah, like if we can keep Sven going, great. But he can definitely fight the Ice Wraith too. So
Yeah,
that's something.
True.
Although then it would have been great to move him so he could hit it this turn. But
Drifter.
we'll be okay. Drifter.
What's Sven
Drift
at
away.
for health right now?
Right now, Sven has 4 health and regenerate. Although he's almost certainly getting attacked this round.
Well, he'll move 2. 1, 2. I'm going before you. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. What's his movement?
2.
I think it will attack me. If I'm thinking this out right.
Where are you thinking you're going to end your turn?
Where I'm at. And
Yeah.
then Sven
is going to go 1, 2 to here. Because his target will be the Ice Wraith.
Right, and how many spaces is that away from the Ice Wraith?
Here?
Yeah.
2 hexes. Whereas you are
2 hexes.
3 hexes.
I'm 3 hexes, yeah. Sorry, it's hard to. It's not. I see it now. But,
just give him the heal 2 and he should be great because he'll get another heal 1 from the regenerate before he takes the hit. And maybe we'll get lucky and pull one of the curses.
Well, if I heal him 2, he won't need it, right? He'll be at full health.
No, he won't. He's got 3 damage. He's got 4 damage still on him. He has.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll heal him 2 with the bottom
right.
of Prudent Preparation.
Sven thanks you.
And then I will move the character tokens on 2 of my persistent abilities backwards. 1. Bloop, bloop.
Very nice. Satisfying bloop. Is that your whole turn?
That's my whole turn.
All right. The Living Doom dies.
Just bleeds out.
He was, in fact, both living and doomed. But now, he's just a dead doom.
Get busy living. Get busy.
You can
busy
also
doing.
move Sven along with us and then just summon Reggie to fight here.
Let them fight.
I guess
Well-
Reggie just loses, right? Like,
Reggie might be able to, it would depend, right? He might be able to slug it out with the Ice Wraith. The Ice Wraith only has 10 hit points. So as a normal, it's got 2 shield, which is a problem. What can you do? Okay. Well, no doom, which makes it Sven's turn. Sadly, Sven will go 1, 2 and not get into attacking range there. But he did heal 1 because of his regenerate.
Nice. He's
Excellent.
back to full.
And then, the Bone Shaper's turn has arrived with the top... Actually, wait, I'll do this in the other order. With the bottom of Malicious Conversion, I will consume the earth to turn a move 3 into a move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4... And then I'll actually stop after 4 and take a loot.
Nice.
Not bad.
just to take a leak.
Take
a
All right. I got a rock root.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That ought to give me a
That'll
potion
get
option.
you a potion.
If I don't have
Yeah.
a potion option after that, I'm furious. But I know that I do, so there's very little risk of that anger manifesting. And then, with the top of Decaying Will, I'll do an attack 1 at range 5 on the Ice Wraith. So this is almost certainly not going to damage him. But it does poison him. So attack 1 on an enemy with shield 2. Shield 2. Here we go. Oh, what do you know? +2 and create earth or darkness. Since Decaying Will creates earth, I'll create darkness.
Wow, nice.
1 damage. And he's
1 damage,
poisoned.
yeah, and he's poisoned.
Sweet.
Not
Let them
bad.
fight.
Not bad at all. Okay. And both of the elements that I use are infused. So hopefully I can capitalize on that next turn. That's it for the Bone Shaper, which makes it the Ice Wraith's turn. The Ice Wraith has no frost to consume, so it's just going to do an attack 2 on Sven. Attack 2. Pulling it. -2. You love to see it. You really do. Alright, Sven's getting back to full health, and he's just going to murder this Ice Wraith. It's not fair. It's almost, I almost feel bad.
Oh, there's a ways to go through his death. Alright.
Okay.
Have a short rest.
So, that's the round. We're going into round 5.
I mean, if you want, you could long rest. What are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do?
I was going to blow the door.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you
blow
could
it.
just take a long rest before blowing it, though.
That's true. I will take a long rest.
Like, I'm thinking I might take a long rest or prep. I haven't decided yet.
I'm going to call, not last round, but once we have revealed what's in the hall and killed this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like that could be this next round, right?
That could happen
Yeah.
pretty quick, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I long
Fair
rest
enough.
now? Do I? No.
All right. Well, I've got my move.
I'm going to.
Why don't we know what's in the hall? A bunch
You
of
know what's in
oozes.
the hallway.
It's living
A bunch of
spirits and
oozes.
oozes.
Okay.
And the oozes are at the far end of the hall.
Okay,
I
so I'll
need
say
to-
once this room is emptied.
I need to prep, and I should long rest. I can short rest. I'll prep. I'll prep and then short rest.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be ready for a long rest soon. But I'm going to try to hold out for that long rest.
I'm going to go late in hopes that somebody moves in a way that will help me, and then I'm going to, like I said, do some prepping. I might do
Alright.
some damage depending on how that guy moves,
Okay.
or if he moves.
We shall see. All right. Round 5. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. Put them up, team. Boom. In hindsight, I should have saved tonight's episode title, Hallway to the Danger Zone, for part 2, since obviously we weren't going to get that much hallway in. Nonetheless, I was too excited when Rich said it in the chat to not use it right away. So there's nothing to be done. Oh, all right. Sound off, team. What do you have, Banner Spear?
99.
90. Right, long resting. 99. Drifter, how about you?
76.
76. Okay. The Ice Wraith is going to go at 59 with Fade Out. Yes, it is going to become invisible. Fortunately, the Bone
No.
Shaper's going first, so at least I'll get a good sock in on him.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's cool.
So, Sven's up first. Oh, these elements should both be waned, of course. Sven marches forward and does an attack 4, thanks to the poison, against the Ice Wraith. The Ice Wraith does have shield 2, but attack 4 against that shield 2, -1. So 1 damage,
One damage.
but he's wounded.
He's wounded it. Yes.
So it's down to 8 hit points. It's not doing anything except turning invisible and creating frost on its turn. So that's
Yep.
nice. All right. Bone Shaper's turn. With the top of Transfer Essence, I'm going to strengthen one ally at range 3, but I'll consume the darkness to add a target. So I'll strengthen Sven and the Banner Sphere.
Does strengthen last?
Not Sven, because he's not going to have... No, he will if I go late enough that he acts after it next time. And can I do that? Possibly. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to strengthen Sven and strengthen the Banner Sphere. Unless Drifter...
You don't...
Will I still be strengthened
Oh,
next round?
no.
No, it's the end of your next turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Drifter then, in case you can get
I'm
an
not
attack.
going to get an attack on anybody because I'm going after the Ice Wraith.
The Ice Wraith is right here. You're not going to attack him, though?
I'm going after him.
Oh, right. Yeah, he'll be invisible. Well,
He'll be invisible.
I have 2 strengthens, so 1 for Sven, and hopefully he'll use it, and 1 for the Drifter, even though I know he won't use it. Then I will poison one enemy at range 3, but I'll consume the earth to add a target to that. Yeah. This is not as spectacular as you would hope getting both consumptions on this move would be, but I do gain an experience point for that one.
Okay.
So that is what it is. And then with the bottom of Flow of the Black River, I will move to... Want me to blow the door right now?
So my plan for blowing the door, because one of my perks is that I can move 3
right
afterwards. So I was gonna move 7 in and do some muddling.
Yeah,
that's a better plan.
Richard's got a big ass move here.
That's a better plan. So I will move 1 so that I'm nice and snug to the door.
Yeah.
But otherwise I won't do anything. And then I can also grant one of my summons move to, but Sven is right where he wants to be. So I'm just going to let my boy do his thing. That's my turn. The Ice Wraith becomes invisible. What a jerk.
What a jerk.
Sweet, cleared the room. See you guys.
But in practice, that's all he does because there's no frost to consume. He's going to make frost,
He also
though.
takes a damage because of his wound.
Takes a damage from the wound. Can't hide from the pain that you feel inside. And so, that is he down to... Have you put the damage on him? He's down to 7?
I just did, yep. He's down to 7.
7, but he's bleeding. So drip, drip, drip. And he's poisoned. Sven's working on him. We're all very excited. Drifter, you're up.
Okay, I am not going to do an attack because I don't have range, and the guy's invisible now anyway. But I am going to put up Sustained Momentum. So on my next 6 move abilities, add +2 to the move.
All right.
And then I'm going to short rest.
Sustaining your current momentum. Where you're just kind of standing there being like, I could have hit him, though. I would have hit him hard if I could have. All right. Banner Spear, you're long resting. Rest on.
Don't forget to heal, too.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's all very good.
Yeah.
We're going into round 6.
Oh my god.
All right. From a card management perspective, things are going pretty well for me.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on that front.
I like Sven. Oh ho! Danielle Wills has arrived in the chat. She says, Happy Friday. Thank you, Danielle Wills. Thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here. Yeah. So I'm going to go as late as I can and hope that I don't precede the Invisible Ice Wraith so that Sven can do some damage. I don't even know what the move is.
Should I go really early?
I think you should go as early as possible.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. Great.
I will go second.
All right. Round 6.
Where's that card, though? There's that card.
Is everybody ready for round 6?
Ready?
Ready as we'll ever be. All right. Put them up, team. Boom. And then, as we often do, sound off. Oh, Fury. Well, it could have been worse. All right. What do you got, Banner Spear?
6.
6. Very good. What do you have, Drifter?
17.
All right. The Ice Wraith is going at 13. I'm going at 53.
Okay.
So I'll bring up the rear. The frustrating part is that the Ice Wraith is going to restore essence, heal self 3, and then consume the frost to get 2 extra shield. So that thing's going to have shield 4 this round, no longer be poisoned, and no longer be wounded. It's not actually going to heal, at least. And of course, Sven will make it bleed again.
And then he'll just be wounded again. So it's not all bad.
No.
And he takes the wound damage before he heals. So really, it's a net neutral.
Yeah. Great looking on the bright side, Greg. All right, Banner Spear. Now that we're all filled with optimism.
With the bottom... Ooh, wait.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just trying to figure out which move 4 I should use. So the bottom of Head of the Hammer is move 4, and then muddle all adjacent allies at the end. So it's going to be a move 7.
All adjacent enemies?
Because... What?
You said all adjacent enemies, yeah, great.
For the other one. Oh, okay.
No, so that's the one I'm using. The other one has whenever an enemy moves or teleports from a... Okay, yeah. So move me 1. I'll use the bottom of the Head of the Hammer.
Boom.
Open the door and then show me so I remember.
All right, the door opens, and then I gotta set it on up. So
open the door, get on the floor.
78.2.
Everybody.
Section book.
Do the dinosaur.
Greg, you know me, and you know the only dance I do is the Bartman. I won't be doing any dinosaur. All right, here we are. Greg, we're going to add 2 Elite Ice Wraiths. Elite Ice Wraith number 1 and Elite Ice Wraith number 6. 1 and 6.
Okay. 1 and 6.
So I'm dropping them right in the snuggest part of the hallway. All right.
Drop them as though they were stolen.
Yes. Dropping them like it's hot. Okay. An ice pillar there. An ice pillar way up here. Right there.
And what are they doing this round?
I don't know. The ice wraiths, they're going to do restore essence. They will heal themselves 3 and consume frost to give themselves shield 2.
So, but no moving?
No moving.
Okay. You could run right up on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Especially because they're also not doing any attacking. So it's pretty safe to be right up on them this turn.
All right. Ice pillar right there. We're getting there. Corridor tile right there. 3 door tiles. I should have set this up in advance.
Maybe.
But I didn't. And here we are.
Would have saved us some time in the end.
Well, we're almost done. We're going to add normal living spirit number 1 back. Not that it's the same one. It's a different normal living spirit.
No, it's a entirely different dude.
And then elite ooze number 3.
Where am I adding the news? Is that in 6?
Make him monster 6 and then add him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooze. Number 3, you said, yeah?
Yep.
Right,
yes,
there
I
he
did.
is.
All right. So, we can now see the ooze's stats on the screen, but the real gimmick of the ooze is not captured in the stats. It's that, like many a role-playing game ooze monster, it divides. It's a proactive dividing move that this fella does. So, this guy way over here, occasionally will do a move where he just divides, and that is executed by him taking damage and then summoning a normal ooze. So this is what we have, a long hall. Within this hall, What are the ooze going to do? Let's find out. Naively, I assumed we wouldn't get out of the room. And so I didn't even get the deck ready. Here we go.
Anybody remember the 1996 Whoopi Goldberg feature Theodore Rex?
I don't remember
Yes.
it like I have a single memory of it, but I'm familiar with it.
Oh, I
Like,
have
I've heard of it.
I have many memories of it. Walk the Dinosaur just reminded me of it.
Okay.
Just terrible film.
Okay. The ooze is going to do hasty assault. So it will move +1. It'll do a ranged attack with no target. And it will create earth. So that's pretty much the best thing that thing could do for us right now. Meanwhile, the living spirit will do booming scream, getting nowhere, doing nothing.
Okay, great.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to my next 3. 4,
1,
just
2,
straightforward.
3. Yep.
Hold on. Yeah. Now for my that move 3 that I get,
The bonus move 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my boots on for that and go to the other side of those guys. Just go past them.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, and they're muddled, which doesn't matter.
Danielle Wills says that she loves Whoopi Goldberg, especially in Ghost. I think she meant Whoopi, though.
Would you believe that Ghost and Sister Act 2 for that matter, all released before Theodore Rex? This was a very successful Hollywood actor who made the movie Theodore Rex.
Who wouldn't, though?
Daniil, if you were trying to correct your... you still said Whoopi, just with a different spelling this time. But it's late. We understand.
So, yeah, technically, whenever an enemy moves or teleports next to me, they will suffer 2 damage. No one's going to. That's it. That is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
And what are you going to do, Sai?
Sorry, you said... What did you say? If they move next to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Sadly, they're not...
They have to start in a hex not adjacent to me and end in a hex adjacent to me.
All right. They're not going to do that, but...
Yeah, so nothing. I just get in the room.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's not nothing. That's an important
and then
thing.
I can drop a friend next round and start hitting.
Great.
Oh, yeah, nice.
The ice rates are all going to restore essence. For the elites that just arrived, that means nothing. For the normal, he takes a damage first, so he's down to 6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
But
then he
restores essence, and he consumes the frost to give himself... There you go. Whoopee. You nailed it. 3rd time's the
yes.
charm. All right. And helpfully, he becomes uninvisible.
Very good. Very helpful.
So the normal is back in it, standing right next to horrible Sven and his disturbing stitches. Just in time for it not to be Sven's turn yet. Drifter.
Okay, so I've got to move 5.
Move 5.
I can't do an attack this round because I won't be next to those living spirits, unfortunately. I could stay back in this room a bit longer and do an attack on this ice wraith.
He has shield 4 right now, so
yeah, it's
if you don't have like a real solid, I don't think it's worth it if you don't have a good pierce because Sven
maybe if I had played the other one,
Sven will get a bleeding again. He'll be at full health.
I am just going to using sustained momentum turn this move 3 into a move 5 and move 5 into the room
1,
and
2,
then just
3, 4,
swing
5.
my sword around.
All right.
Swing around my club.
Drifter has entered the room. And remember that the banner spear is right there, concealed behind the ice wraiths.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good go, Drifter. Oh, whoops. I didn't put the living spirits on the board, but they were right now. So I will add them. Where's... here it is.
You told me it was living spirit 1.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that part's good. Living Spirit 1 is going to do Booming Scream. It's a move -1, which is move 1. So way off in the distance. This spirit moved 1. I'll leave the camera up like this for a moment because it's the ooze's turn. For Hasty Assault, the ooze is going to move +1, which is a move 2. 1, 2. But it doesn't perform the attack, so I don't believe it actually infuses earth. Then, at long last, it's Sven's turn. So, on Sven's turn, he is going to, while still strengthened, heal to full health, which we like, and then do an attack 3 against a shield 4. So, but he has advantage. So who knows? Maybe there's a ×2 coming. There's not, but there is a +1, which doesn't matter. That brings it up to a 4, which is blocked by the shield, but the thing is wounded again.
Good.
So we're back on track in that regard. And then it's the Bone Shaper's turn. That's me. I am not going to use the top of Putrid Cloud to explode Sven. So I suppose what I will do instead is basically nothing, huh? Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we're going with nothing. Nothing. I will use the bottom of Approach Oblivion to move 1. Ho ho ho. But that's it. And then I'm done. I'm going to long rest next round.
All right.
And what you want to call this final round, Rich, even though it's quite possible that Wraith will not be dead?
Yeah, but Greg, I need you to look at the formation I just texted you.
I have a feeling I know the formation, and I think I'm going to get into it. Which you've texted me nothing. Did you perhaps text a work chum?
It'll come.
It'll come.
But there's also, okay. The one that you're thinking of is actually way better.
Oh yeah. It would take me a lot of effort to get into this one.
I was going to drop someone.
Oh, you want to drop someone? Then it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't have to be there.
No, I'm not asking you to go there. I'm asking if I have that formation, if I drop someone behind me.
Yeah, totally.
All right. Great.
But now I'm just gonna run out. So do you need me to go early?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go early and fuck some shit up.
Hold on. I don't need you to go crazy early.
I'm still gonna go crazy early.
Let's go early then.
Just for myself.
I just gotta pick a bottom here.
It's a problem we all deal with. How to choose the right bottom.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Round 7. Put them up, team. Boom. All right. And then, sound off. Banner Spear. Get us started.
25.
25. How about you, Drifter?
14.
14. So we're going to start with the Drifter. Oh, we're up here now. But the Banner Spear will be close behind at 14. Then, at 44, the Ice Wraiths are going to do a move we haven't seen yet, I don't think, called Renewed Aggression. They will heal self 1, move +0, and then attack +0 at range, and then create frost.
Okay.
So really, all that move is a heal 1 on top of their nothing special. Then we will see the oozes do nothing special. So they're just going to move 1. Or the ooze is going to move 1. And then the living spirits will do coupled chain. A 2-target attack at range 3, but that's not going to matter. It's too far away. And then we'll bring up the rear, me and Sven. So Drifter, final round. Get us started.
drift away. I am going to turn this into a move 4. So this is a move 4 to just get right beside both of those guys.
Boom. 3 steps forward, and you're wedged in.
As part of that movement, I gain advantage on my attacks this round.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
And then I'm going to attack 4. Let's call it, it doesn't really matter, either one of them.
Number 1.
Number 1. I'm going to attack 4, number 1. So pulling it. Oh, and I got to move that. Pulling it. Pierce 3 roll through. He doesn't have shield.
He's got no shield, but it still feels good.
Plus 0. 4 damage, and I take 2.
You take 2 and retaliate, but he took 4 damage. He's almost half dead. Although he's going to heal. But
Maybe.
Still. Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, right. You're right. All right. Good start. Is that your turn, Drifter?
That is my turn.
All right, Banner Spear. Final turn of the night.
All right, with the top of Meat Grinder, I will attack both of those guys for 4 and wound them both.
Holy smokes.
Okay.
And you don't need to summon anyone for that because they're already in the grinder?
Greg's there.
Sweet.
Greg is the
All
other
right.
side of the grinder.
All right,
Nice.
grind it. All right, starting on Elite number 1. Attack 4.
-1.
Ah, well. 3 damage.
And he's wounded.
Oh, great. So
So you take.
he'll take that damage before he heals.
Well, yeah. And
Okay.
then
And
number
then the other guy,
6.
Number 6.
plus 0, and also wounded.
4 damage and a wound.
4 damage and wounded. So you are taking retaliate
Yeah.
for those, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
4
I was at full.
retaliate. Yeah,
Nice,
that's
nice,
not
nice.
bad at
Okay.
all. Not bad at all. Okay, so this is
great.
My hope there was that we were going to have killed one of them.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was gonna move you 3 up the hall now, but now, like, do you want to move away from them, or do you
No.
want to stay in their base?
Nah, I'll stay.
All right.
So yeah,
Well,
I will do nothing with regroup. Classic Richard.
great. The ice rates all heal 1.
Well, first they take 1 damage,
Yes, right. They all take 1 damage.
and then they all heal 1. So why would I even put that on there?
Yeah. We can skip ahead a little here.
Yeah.
But the wound neutralizes the healing at least. But their wounds
Yes.
close, and then they are going to do attacks. For the elites, those are normal attacks, so they will both attack the Drifter. By normal, I mean melee. So,
Okay.
this is an attack 3 on the Drifter. Pulling it, -1. Not bad.
Minus an additional 2 from my shield, no damage.
Beautiful. This is an attack 3 on the Drifter. -1.
Minus an additional 2 from my shield, no damage.
Ho, 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 ho. All right. Number 1, of course, healed himself, which is kind of frustrating because he's going to draw Sven further away from the field of operations here. Moving back 1 and doing an attack 2 on Sven. So this is an attack 2 on Sven way back here. Whoa. This is extreme close-up on this combat. +0. So Sven is no longer regenerating. He's going to take 2 damage. That's not bad.
It could be worse.
It definitely could be. All right. I still believe that Sven is going to beat this thing. We'll see, though. All right. I'm not even going to bother showing you on the camera. In fact, the ooze doesn't move because it's being blocked by the living spirit in front of it. The living spirit does get to... No, the living spirit's not doing a move. Yeah. The living spirit's not doing a move, so nothing changed at the end of the hallway. And now, it's Sven's turn. Sven lurches forward and does his attack 3 on the Ice Wraith. I'm pulling it. Null. But it is wounded. No! Wait!
It is wounded.
Sven is strengthened. Sven is strengthened. I'm pulling another card. Oh, I like that. Even better than null. Not null. Poison. So 1 damage.
1 damage, and he's poisoned and wounded.
And wounded.
Okay.
So we can work with that.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I still
I've taken
shuffle my
my
modifier
pictures.
deck, right? Yeah. All right, shuffling my modifier deck. Because it is a long rest, I am recovering my items. I'm recovering 2 hit points. And then I just need to decide which card I can accept losing, which I will do momentarily once I have riffled my modifier deck. So I don't need to think about it again until for 2 weeks, since we're off next week. You know what, though? This is episode 32 of Friday Night Frosthaven, and there are 16 weeks left in the year. So that means that there have been 16 minus 52. There have been 36 weeks in the year. So this is episode 32. We've only missed 4 weeks. It's not bad.
Oh, not bad.
So
yeah, because we did our Frosthaven unboxing like
last year
at Christmas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
We're pretty good at this.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
We're pretty good. Yeah. We're pretty good at keeping a commitment we made when it seemed like we would never leave the spots we are currently in again.
Yeah. Looks like we made it.
I'm loving this extreme close-up. You really see the horrifying detail on Sven.
You can really see that those sutures, like, the real atrocity is the stitching work.
Yeah. May I say, James, your bone shaper did a piss poor job here.
Yeah. Just wretched. Okay. What? Ah, man. All the cards are bangers. I'll decide later what to lose. I can't make up my mind yet. However, I did the healing and all that good stuff. Got the items back. We're in a good position. A really good position heading into round 8. We are doing far better than we did before. I'm going to leave the close-up behind to just note that we're rolling, we're stomping down the hall. We have put some hurt on both of the elite ice wraiths. We're not worried about these guys yet, and the ooze hasn't started splitting. And best of all, what's best of all here? For me, I'm taking my first long rest, so I will have lost 1 card and, of course, committed the Sven card. So I've got a lot left in the tank. How about you?
I've only lost 1 card.
I've lost 1, but I have committed 3.
Okay. But that's
I'm
kind
really
of
the worst for card management. But my job right now is just to run. I'm going to run forward. Is what my plan is.
You're going to try to get to those switches.
None committed, and just took my first damage.
Nice.
I
didn't do a whole lot. But...
I think. I think.
But here I am.
We can pretty comfortably, I think, declare this to be unlosable.
Yeah, this is the point at which we know for sure.
Yeah, it's in the bag. Bag it. All right.
Tag it and tag it.
We can take a nap over here. We'll finish the race later. And it'll be fine. They say that the moral of the tortoise and the hare is that the slow and steady wins the race. But the real message is just don't take a fucking nap during the race.
Yeah.
If the hare just bolted across the finish line and then taken a nap, the slow-ass tortoise would be a loser.
I talk a lot about the tortoise and the hare and how it's dumb.
Yeah.
Because like most races tend to get won by fast and steady, and that's why they're winners.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You do need the steady. Like, steady is important. There is a lesson about steadiness and commitment that has nothing to do with being slow.
We would all have way more wins under our belt if slow and steady was the thing that could win races.
But if you say, you say, even some slow-ass loser can win if he's the only one who's steady in the race.
If he is the only one who finishes the race, chances are he's winning.
Yeah. Well, the hare definitely finished the race. It's just that he finished just a moment too late after he woke up and realized he was losing. And again, the message is don't take that nap. You don't need it, man.
Take that nap.
And it's the hot dogging. It's the showing off. It's the cockiness of thinking you can just take a nap. There's a whole lot of morals that you could draw from the tortoise and the hare, but the actual official one is not clearly indicated by the story or by lived experience.
But if you're not in the middle of a race, it's not that bad to take a nap. Take a nap, man. It's great.
Oh yeah, naps are good.
Oh man, naps, like, except in extreme circumstances, and I have to set like a 15, or I set a 20-minute alarm so I don't, like, I gotta like 5 minutes drift off time. But if I nap any longer than 15 minutes, I feel worse than I did before I started napping. Every time. Never works for me. So, yeah, check it out. Here at 58 Dream Street, we do a few things, including Friday Night Frosthaven, which is this thing that's happening right now. But we also, on the weekends, I play video games. So tomorrow, I will be playing King's Quest II: Romancing the Throne. I spent a first session in there and wound up in the same place as I did after my first session with the first King's Quest. I found a bunch of things on the ground. I mapped everything. I have a pretty clear, like, I found when I gave the sick old lady soup, she was like, I've got some items under my bed you can have. And it was like a big flowing black cloak and a ruby red ring with the initials CD. So I think I'm going to meet Count Dracula. I've also found a tent spike and a mallet. So I'm thinking Count Dracula is in the castle in the middle of the poison lake. Similarly, there's a whole lot of, right now, completely empty ocean real estate in the map that you can swim around in, but there's nothing there. And I found a trident on the beach. So there's clearly some mermaids, and their king needs their merman king was going to want his trident back, but I don't know how to find them. And there's an antique shop that is closed. Something is going to cause that to open at some point. But I don't know what to do to get it to all start happening. So that'll be the challenge. With King's Quest 1, I was in the same spot. I wandered around for like an hour and a half of session 2, and then I had breakthrough number 1, and then it was just one breakthrough after the other, and I beat the game. So I'm hopeful that I'll beat King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne, tomorrow. On Sunday, I am starting up early in the morning, and for a fairly short stream, a new adventure. We're going back to Britannia with Ultima Underworld 2, Labyrinth of Worlds. So that's exciting. Taking a little break from Quest for Glory after finishing Shadows of Darkness to return to Britannia. And kind of sounds like, based on the title, probably some other worlds too. Probably like Britannia is a hub world, and I'm going to go through a bunch of like moon gates to different places. And then, before you know it, it's Tuesday. Greg and I will be beating them up. We are doing what should be the last game of our of the over 100 games we will eventually play for our initial, the first generation of the beat 'em up. This should be the last game that requires more than one day of our attention. Shiodai Neketsu Koa Kunio-kan, the original hot-blooded tough guy Kunio, which is going to sort of blend the more realistic graphics of the original Neketsu Koa Kunio-kan with the beat-em-up RPG gameplay of River City Ransom, or Downtown Neketsu story, with a little bit more of a narrative drive from what I remember. More scenes where the characters talk about what's going on and stuff. I'm not sure if that's true. I've only played it for like a few minutes in the distant past. That's what I think's happening. And then before you know it, it's Friday and we don't play because we're off next week. But then before you know it, it's been another week. And we are playing again. Here, Friday Night Frosthaven. It's a thing we do. So if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're all wandering down that hallway together, take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.